Did you ever stop and think that an ordinary-looking 1953 wheat penny could actually be hiding some serious value? Most of us glance at pennies without even a second thought, but sometimes, just sometimes, one of those tiny copper coins is worth far more than its face value. And the 1953 Lincoln wheat cent is a perfect example of a coin that may seem common, yet holds an uncommon potential. So let's dig into it, because whether you're a collector, a coin roll hunter, or just someone who stumbled across an old coin in a box, this might be the video that changes how you look at that little cent forever. The 1953 Lincoln wheat penny is part of the iconic wheat series that ran from 1909 to 1958, showing the bust of Abraham Lincoln on the front and two wheat stalks surrounding 1 cent on the back. But what makes the 1953 issue unique is not just its age or design. It's the details, conditions, and rare varieties that bring out its true worth. Let's start with where these coins came from. In 1953, Lincoln cents were minted at 3 U.S. locations. Philadelphia, no mintmark. Denver, D. mintmark. San Francisco, S. mintmark. Together, these 3 mints produced over 1 billion wheat pennies in 1953. That's no exaggeration. Philadelphia struck 256.7 million. Denver led with 700.5 million. San Francisco added about 181.8 million. With such high numbers, you might think these coins aren't rare, but rarity isn't just about how many were made. It's about how many survived in exceptional condition. And that's where it gets interesting. Most 1953 pennies you'll find today are worn, scratched, and dull from decades of circulation. But uncirculated coins, especially those that still shine with that original reddish copper color, are a different story. These are the pieces collectors crave, and they're willing to pay good money for them. In fact, if you happen to own a 1953 wheat penny in mint state condition, you're in luck. Depending on the grade and color, values can range from just a couple of dollars to hundreds. Let's break it down by condition. A basic circulated 1953 penny is worth 5 to 20 cents. In higher circulated condition, like XF or AU, values go up to $1 or $2. But in mint state, MS, 65 plus with red color, the price can leap to $100 to $500 plus, depending on demand and certification. And yes, there are even examples of MS-67 red coins that have sold for over $1,000 at auction. But that's not even the best part. Errors and varieties are where the real fun begins. Collectors go wild for coins that show mistakes, whether it's doubled lettering, a poorly punched mint mark, or even a dramatic off-center strike. And 1953 has some known gems in this category. One such collectible error is the repunched mintmark, RPM, especially on 1953 D and 1953 S cents. These are coins where the mintmark was manually punched into the die more than once, leaving behind overlapping or shadow-like letters. The best part? You don't need expensive equipment to find one. A good magnifying glass and a keen eye might be all it takes. Then there are die cracks, cuds, bubbled planchets, and lamination errors, all adding appeal and extra value. Some of these coins have sold for $50 to $200, even in circulated condition, simply because they feature a rare flaw from the minting process. And while 1953 doesn't have a major double-die penny like the famous 1955, there are still minor doubling effects known to appear on some coins. Keep an eye on the words, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," or the date. If you notice any doubling, it might be worth having your coin checked. Now let's talk color, because color matters a lot in coin grading. Lincoln wheat pennies are graded not just by their condition, but by their color. BN, brown, common for circulated coins, least valuable. RB, red-brown, partially red, middle range value. RD, red, bright original luster, top of the line. A 1953 penny with a full red color in MS-66 or MS-67 condition is an eye-catcher, and prices reflect that. If you find one and get it certified by a trusted grading company like PCGS or NGC, you might be sitting on a small treasure. So, what makes this little coin so special in the eyes of collectors? One word: completeness. Many collectors aim to build a full set of Lincoln wheat pennies from 1909 to 1958. That means they need a 1953 from all 3 mints, and preferably in the best condition possible. That demand keeps even common dates like 1953 relevant and valuable, especially in higher grades. Coin collecting isn't just about money, it's about stories, detail, craftsmanship, and history. And the 1953 wheat penny? It's a quiet classic. Affordable for most, but exciting enough for anyone. From circulated copper to blazing mint red, there's something timeless about this tiny coin. And who knows? Maybe you've got one in your house right now that's worth more than you think.